Imagine you're going about your ordinary routine, exploring the woods, remodeling your home, or just out for a stroll, and stumble across something so chilling it haunts you for years. These are the 10 scariest discoveries made by everyday people that prove horror can strike when you least expect it. 10. The mummified body in the closet. In 2019, a couple in Spain purchased an old, run-down apartment with plans to renovate it into their dream home. While clearing out a dusty closet, they stumbled upon a chilling sight: a mummified body wrapped tightly in newspapers from the 1950s. Authorities later identified the remains as a tenant who had mysteriously vanished decades earlier. What baffled both the couple and investigators was how the body could go unnoticed for so long in a busy, inhabited building. The newspapers suggested the corpse had been intentionally hidden, raising unsettling questions. Who concealed it and why? The eerie discovery turned the couple's dream project into a source of sleepless nights and lingering unease. 9. A sack of human bones. Two brothers in Utah were exploring an abandoned building when they came across a burlap sack partially buried under layers of debris. Thinking they might have stumbled upon hidden treasure, they eagerly opened it. But their excitement quickly turned to horror as they discovered human bones inside the sack. Authorities were called, and forensic analysis revealed the remains were over a century old. Investigators speculated the bones could belong to a victim of foul play during the Wild West era, a time notorious for lawlessness. The building's long-forgotten history only deepened the mystery, leaving the brothers to grapple with the unsettling reality of their discovery. Though the case remains unsolved, the brothers' ordinary adventure became a haunting reminder of the dark secrets that abandoned places can hold. 8. The underwater graveyard. A group of scuba divers exploring the crystal-clear waters of Florida's De Leon Springs expected to find a serene underwater paradise. Instead, their dive turned into a nightmare when they stumbled upon dozens of human skeletons lying eerily still in the depths. Terrified, they surfaced and immediately alerted authorities, fearing they had uncovered the site of a mass murder. However, the truth was even more astonishing. Experts determined the location was an ancient burial ground used by indigenous people thousands of years ago. The skeletons had been remarkably preserved in the unique underwater environment, making it a significant archaeological find. While historians marveled at the discovery, the divers couldn't shake the haunting image of the remains resting silently beneath the water, a surreal and unsettling reminder of the past lingering just below the surface. 7. A hidden room full of dolls. While renovating their Victorian-era home, a family in England made a spine-chilling discovery: a sealed-off room filled with dozens of old dolls. The dolls were positioned in unnatural, lifelike poses, and some had their eyes scratched out. Even more unsettling, strange noises began echoing through the house at night after the discovery. Paranormal investigators suggested the room had been used for occult practices, leaving the family too terrified to stay in their home. 6. The Forest of Feet. In British Columbia, severed human feet have mysteriously washed ashore since 2007, often still encased in their shoes. One hiker, in particular, made this terrifying discovery while walking along the coastline. Imagine coming across a sneaker only to realize there's a decomposing foot inside. Authorities have floated theories ranging from maritime accidents to foul play. Although many cases have been attributed to natural decomposition processes, the bizarre and macabre phenomenon continues to baffle both locals and experts alike. 5. The Basement Horror. In 2010, a group of friends rented an old house in Pennsylvania. They discovered a locked door in the basement and decided to pry it open. What they found inside would haunt them forever: chains bolted to the walls, a stained mattress, and a collection of old, blood-streaked tools. Investigators later linked the basement to a notorious kidnapping case from the 1980s, where the victim was never found. The discovery reopened the case, but the friends couldn't shake the feeling that something or someone was still lurking nearby. 4. The Cursed Painting. A woman at a California garage sale stumbled upon a striking yet eerie painting and decided to buy it for her home. But soon after she hung it on her wall, strange things began happening. Lights flickered, doors slammed on their own, and she often heard faint whispers in the dead of night. Desperate for answers, she contacted an art historian who identified the painting as part of a cursed collection believed to bring misfortune to its owners. Unable to bear the escalating disturbances, she eventually donated the painting to a museum where staff reported similar incidents. 3. A deadly artifact. In 2015, a hobbyist metal detectorist was exploring a local park when he unearthed what he believed to be an old war relic, a rusted, unexploded bomb from World War II. Thinking it was harmless, he decided to bring it home as a souvenir, unaware of the deadly danger it still posed. Days later, the bomb detonated unexpectedly, causing a massive explosion that destroyed his garage. Miraculously, he survived the blast, but the terrifying incident served as a stark reminder of the dangers that can lurk beneath the surface of seemingly harmless places. Local authorities issued urgent warnings to the public about the risks of tampering with war relics, but the man's close call remains a chilling example of how the past can resurface in deadly ways, even in everyday settings. 2. The abandoned crypt. In 2019, a teenager exploring an overgrown cemetery in New Orleans stumbled upon an ancient crypt that had been sealed shut for decades. Inside, he discovered skeletal remains arranged unnaturally alongside bizarre symbols and artifacts linked to voodoo practices. The chilling sight sparked whispers of curses and paranormal activity. Local legends say the crypt was once used by a powerful voodoo priestess, and trespassers have reported strange illnesses and bad luck after visiting the site. The crypt has since been sealed off, but its sinister reputation endures. 1. The Tunnel of Terror. Hikers in the Appalachian Mountains discovered a narrow, hidden tunnel while exploring off the beaten path. Curious, they ventured inside, only to find disturbing graffiti, makeshift beds, and symbols that appeared to be part of a dark ritual. At the end of the tunnel, they stumbled upon human remains surrounded by strange objects that resembled sacrificial offerings. Authorities investigated, but could find no concrete answers, leaving the incident an unresolved enigma. The hikers, however, were left deeply scarred by what they found, vowing never to explore alone again. From hidden rooms filled with chilling relics to mysterious remains buried in forgotten places, these terrifying discoveries remind us that horror can strike anywhere, even in the most mundane of settings. Which story sent shivers down your spine? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more spine-tingling content. Thanks for watching,